All right then. All right. So the next topic we're going to talk about is this. So you recently told me that the topic is going to be, we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange. And you said that you went to go see. I didn't see it. You're right. If you don't know me, you don't know me. I haven't seen it. I kind of wait in the shadows to kind of hear a little bit. Then I go and see it. You know. So, but you went and go see it. So
yeah, man.
Question is this: should I go see it?
Absolutely.
So I should go to the theater and see it.
Absolutely.
Okay then. I almost want to say, sell me on that. Like, sell me on why should I go to the theater and not wait? Because, I have a decent TV at the house, I have some surround sound, and I can just be in my own comforts of my own house. So why should I go to the theater?
Okay.
Sell me on that.
Okay. Well, first off, I don't believe in going to see everything at the theater, right? You know that. You people know now.
Really?
Yeah. No, for real. Like, I love comedies, but I can't do it. It's something about somebody telling a comedy like 40, 50 foot tall it's just like, why am I here? Like, but I will. If there's nothing else out, I will. Mm-hmm. But big quality budget, crazy big cinema stuff, I gotta see, at the theater, I gotta see it. So that being said, that it was amazing for that reason alone, is that it's big spectacle on a big screen. Okay. Mm-hmm. So shut up. Anyway, I'm talking to people. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, seriously. Mm-hmm. So Thursday night, well, it actually came out on Friday. Thursday night, my wife, my Bentley and Neasia, my two kids.
I was like, Jesus, we're getting their names.
I keep thinking Hayden went, but Hayden didn't go. Hayden's my 4-year-old. Mm-hmm. But so we went, and then we met up with my niece Courtney and her friend. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it was packed, sold out. You know what I'm saying? Thank God you can buy tickets now and buy your seat. Mm-hmm. But we went, and when it first came on, it actually had a new intro. It had a new Marvel intro. I was like, what is going on?
Okay.
All right. So the intro came on. I'm like, okay, they doing something a little different. Okay, spicing it up. But basically got straight to it. You know what I'm saying? It got straight to it. It was pretty dope. And I don't want to spoil it, but you probably saw this stuff in the trailer, like the Inception type stuff where freaking walls are flipping. That was amazing. You know,
I have a question for you though. Did you see the Doctor Strange animated series?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it kind of followed that a little bit.
So it's kind of like that?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, a little bit. So it just had. I mean, I'm gonna say this. The movie was great. It was really good. It had a lot of what is like, I ain't gonna say subliminal, but like a lot of like small things that, like, I've noticed, and I'm probably sure a lot of other people who are familiar with spirituality and things would notice. Like when she touched his forehead, she said, "Open your eye," and she touched his forehead. Probably referring to the third eye. You know what I'm saying? So she touched it, and then that's when he was able to kind of like be in a spiritual world or whatever, and experience all these different things or whatever. So
whatever that actor's name, the lady, she was in Constantine.
I know.
She was that
angel.
You know
what I kept thinking, man? It was so distracting because I was like, is she really bald? Like, I kept thinking, I was like, man, is that CG or did she cut her hair? Did she have a green stocking cap on? But she was great, man. Like, I think a lot of people was complaining because I think that character was more of an Asian descent, and then they were upset because, like, I guess she was like a white woman or whatever. And I was like, well, I could kind of see how people would be upset. But, after you watch the movie, it is so good, and her character is so good. Like, you don't really see that. At least I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, man, she's like incredibly talented.
You know what? I think we need to have a topic about that.
For sure.
About not, I'm gonna say race appropriation, but you know what I'm saying, about race in films and not living up or being candid or canon to the actual thing, whatever. That'd be another topic. Okay, go ahead though.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I thought that was dope. And then what's his name? The guy who played Doctor Strange, Cumberbund. What's his first name?
Cumberbund?
Cumber something.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, Cumberbatch. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I think he's a monster in general. I mean, like, he was super dope, so he definitely embodied, like, he reminded me a little bit of Tony Stark, the way that, like, he was like super bachelor, playboy, surgeon, you know what I'm saying? Then he had to become something different, you know what I'm saying? Because he lost the use of his hands or whatever. But like, I just felt like with this film, it was so much information, but they was able to kind of pack into just something that was palatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were talking about like other universes and mystic this and that, and I'm like, I'm very familiar with a lot of the stuff, but I was just trying to watch it from an outsider standpoint. I was like, well, they kind of really just inched their way into it. They didn't try to just hit you with everything all at once. I would say that the things that I did not like was that I like a brutal bad guy, like somebody who just, when you see him, you like that dude is a real bad guy. And the guy that was kind of the bad guy, he was alright. You know what I'm saying? He was just kind of okay.
Well, I mean, what made him just be alright though?
Well, he was a disgruntled employee or
Okay.
He was a disgruntled student. You know what I'm saying? And even though the point of what he was saying was factual, and his reason for going rogue was legit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought those things were dope. I don't know, he just never felt like somebody that would be like a real bad guy that you could fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He's a little weak for me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this then, though. So, it is a little bit off topic per se, but well, then what is a good bad guy then for you then? Like you see a film, it's like good bad guy, and I want to be like, hey, Darth Vader. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I get that though. I mean, but like someone else though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something more contemporary, like now that you've seen.
Right.
Like this is a bad guy.
Well,
like,
just recently, I'll say X-Men. The one with Apocalypse, Age of Apocalypse. Was it Age of Apocalypse or just Apocalypse?
If it doesn't make a difference.
Age of Apocalypse was a comic book, but I'm not sure what the film was called. But originally I thought I was gonna hate that film. I saw some clips and I was like, dude, this is gonna be the worst. They actually got Apocalypse on screen and he looks like a clown. But he probably was one of my favorite bad guys, probably to date. I mean, I say that because he had all the things that you would want from a bad guy. Like, he's ruthless, but he had a point to his ruthlessness. Is that a word?
Ruthlessness? That's correct.
Okay. He had a point to that. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm sorry to break it to that. It is X-Men Apocalypse.
X-Men Apocalypse. Yeah. So I thought he was an awesome bad guy. You know what I'm saying? He was very straight to the point. He knew what he had an agenda. You know what I'm saying? But he was ruthless. He just, hey, it was gonna happen. It was gonna go down.
I will say this: I did see that film, and when I saw him, he was kind of sinister.
Yeah,
he was cold-hearted because at first it was kind of uneasy. I mean, he was kind of sinister. It was like, it's like there was no guessing. It was like not the fact that he was a bad guy, but you can kind of tell he was evil.
Right,
like he was evil.
But you know what though?
So the bad guy from Doctor Strange, he didn't feel evil.
He felt spoiled. He felt like.
But see, this is the thing, though, right? And I remember we had a conversation about this. About like, but I know you talk about how you like characters that are gray. And I'm like, that could be a problem when you have a character that's gray.
But that's why I say even Apocalypse, like I didn't feel like he was evil. Like, he was a great bad guy. And like when we say gray, like we talk about it a lot. It's like, is there a difference between? I mean, there's obviously a difference between good and evil, right? But what is the difference between good and bad? And it's usually a matter of perspective. You know what I'm saying? So in X-Men Apocalypse was upset that the world basically was ran by weaklings, which were humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was suppressing and killing and whatever and mutants, which in actuality were stronger. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, how did the world come to this? So his whole thing was, let me take all of the weapons away from the weak people and then let's go at it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's true though, but I will say this, but the evilness to him was like this, because we know that, and even though now it's becoming apocalypse talk, but he was sinister with it, because it was like, he looked at as everybody as since they were beneath him, they were slaves. So what I mean by that is like, he literally like, oh, you don't like that? I'll just cut your head off. Right. Or I'm gonna say he would skin somebody, but he technically could. But the thing was this, but he had no feeling any otherwise, right? Because it was like, you're beneath me. Right. So that's what I'm saying. For him, it was like, he molded somebody into a wall. True. That killed him. But I get that though. But what I'm saying,
he was being a bully though. The dude was being a bully.
I mean, regardless of bully or not. I mean, even to him it was like, all right, then I'm gonna show you. But it's like, you could show people like, so take Magneto, right? Like,
that's my dude.
Yeah. So take Magneto, right? So the difference between something that is sinister and just killing somebody, or like just real quick. So like, when he killed the people that killed his family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A little
And that was
spoiler, but you know what I'm saying?
That was X-Men Apocalypse as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He had the necklace and went around, cut everybody's neck, right?
Right.
Now, what would be sinister is that, like, it would have been like, hey, like, you remember in I think it was the Ian McGregor Apocalypse, but Magneto, where, you know, he was in jail and they put the
iron,
iron in the blood, whatever.
Yeah.
See, with him it'd be like this, so like sinister person be like, all right then, and you can't hear this, but my hands are opened up real quick, and it's like, all right, then I splat you.
So you talking about grotesque, like
that's what I'm saying, like, yeah, but see, but that actually puts you in a mindset, a level of someone's psychosis. So you know, like, oh, don't mess with him,
right?
Because someone's like, oh, I'm a bad guy, but it's almost like Magneto's like, I'm compassionate. But see, what's not compassionate was when, and I think it was the first X-Men, was the First Class, when he put that coin through dude's head.
Oh, that was dope.
No, but see, the thing is this, he did it in slow motion. So that means, like, I want you to feel this. I mean, because Magneto could be like this, pow, it's over with.
Right.
Now, it was like, no, you're about to feel this crap.
So you talk about killing them fast or killing them slow? Or killing them so they feel it, or killing them so they don't feel it.
Yeah, I mean, literally killing them so they don't feel it. Because literally, if you're doing that means, like, guess what? That means there's no difference. Guess what? I'm not gonna shoot you in the head. I'm gonna rip your arms off. I'm gonna take your rib cage.
Right.
Okay, that sounds grotesque. I mean, that's what I'm saying though. But
right.
like, that's the level of certain bad guys. They do certain things because they do it on purpose. It's like that in war, in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, like, I'm trying to make a statement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't mess with me. So that's what I'm saying. But Apocalypse, he gave me that feel. Was like, you know what? Like, I'll give you the business. But you're saying that the guy from Doctor Strange was like, he's not like that.
No, he didn't feel like he had a true purpose. Like, he had a purpose, he had a goal, but it didn't feel like it was really his own. It was just like, I'm a spoiled, upset student, and I just want to get even. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was serving a higher bad guy or power, or whatever you want to call it. I think his name was Dormammu or something like that. And that was another thing where they did that thing we don't like, where you kind of got the where they did Galactus, where he was like the big smoke cloud or whatever. Like, you know, they did that whole thing with the bad guy. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, here they go.
I mean, but wasn't it like that in the cartoon though?
Yeah.
So it's a thing. Yeah. It's a thing. Yes. It really is a thing. You know, it's a thing. Okay, go ahead though.
But anyway, so I mean, basically, other than those things, it's just like the bad guy didn't feel like a real formidable bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't feel as serious as he could have been. And then the big bad guy that was kind of like, I can't even say it was smoke. It was just like a reflection-y thing. You know what I'm saying? Going on. I was just like, oh no, not again. Okay. Other than that, I thought the movie was dope. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
So what? So I remember. I think I glanced and saw that you wrote a review on your Facebook.
Yep.
And with that being said, you gave it a grade.
I gave it a B+. Yeah, I gave it a B+.
Give it a B+?
Yeah. I mean, it was good. I mean, it wasn't great. It was just good. It was good.
Okay, but in saying so, that means then that you will definitely see the next one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You definitely see the next one?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay then. Yeah. So how were the graphics in it?
Oh, the graphics is amazing. But you know, okay, so I'm gonna go back to this. I'll always say this. I love graphics, I love CG, I love all of that stuff, but for me, that does not make a movie. It can't make a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't care about the people and the storyline is crap, you just got sweet visual effects in a crap movie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it definitely was there. Like, they was doing some nasty stuff, dog. I was like, okay. And I didn't realize, because I had a couple Doctor Strange comic books back in the day, but I didn't really follow him that close. But I didn't realize his cape was alive. So it was kind of dope. They had the little Spawn action going on in there. I was like, I said, okay, that's kind of dope, you know. But
how long was the movie?
It was a little over 2 hours. It wasn't.
Did it feel like it was 2 hours?
It felt like it was short.
It really did?
Yeah, it felt like it was short.
I mean, that's good to where, like, cause me personally, like, when I go into films now, as I'm getting older,
you gotta take pee breaks.
No, ain't no stupid pee breaks. No, for me, films, I rate them on enjoyability.
True.
Did I enjoy them? Because like, you know, because you may get a film that people may be talking about like, oh yeah, this is a classic or whatever that may be, but I didn't enjoy it. So like, or they may put it really high up, like take like the movie The Reverend.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, so this is the thing, right? So you said you enjoyed it.
I love.
Hold on, you enjoyed it. A lot of critics were like, oh, for what they did. Like, so to me, it was more like not a case study, but it was more like, like technically, this is what we were able to accomplish. And I think that was also part of the mystique to it.
True.
But then it's like, but then it's like, it may be a film where I like, oh, I watched it once, I ain't watch it again.
So what did you see it?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm gonna watch it.
When?
After I watch some of my other films, I gotta go. But the thing is this though, right? But with that being said though, it's like, because all right, I have to be in the mood to watch stuff, okay? And
if you pay for a ticket and go sit in the chair, you ain't got no choice but to be in the mood.
Nah, dude, like check this out though, man. I'm weird, right? So segue, whatever, and then this will probably finish this off, whatever. So one day I go to the movie, right? And I get anxious, right? So I go to the movie. I'm in the movie. I go use a restroom. I come back. And the movie's playing. I can't sit down. I gotta stand right up and watching them. But I'm like, I wish I could fast forward this movie because it just wasn't all that great. And then I sat down. I was like, like the only movie that I've actually, the movie I'm referring to was, I think my wife wanted to see The Gallows. Was the Gallows?
Oh God!
Was it The Gallows? I can't remember the name of the movie.
Oh yeah, I remember you said you went to see that.
Dude, I didn't
even want to see that.
Dude, I told you not to see it.
Yeah,
so I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Man. So I went to go see it, and then I'm like, all right, great. But the last movie I remember sitting down and watching it straight through, and I was like, all right, then, was probably 300.
God, it's been that long. Mm-hmm. Dude, you are tripping.
I mean, like, I've seen other films, but I wasn't like, I just sitting there just watching. I was just entrenched with it, whatever. I mean, like, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. I cannot take my wife to films because she ruined them for me.
Why you say that?
So check this out, right? Now, this is the real last story. We go see The Avengers.
Which one?
The first one.
Classic.
So we sit down, we watching it. My wife doesn't like superhero films.
Oh boy.
So she's sitting next to me, and my brother's next to me. Something happened on screen. She was like, oh, this is boring. In front of everybody. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, are you serious? She talked through the whole movie.
Oh,
I mean, she's dissing the movie. I'm like,
Remind me not to go to the movies with y'all.
Nah, man, no. Do we like, have one to the movie? You want to come? Nah, we ain't going. I don't even ask Tisa. Like, no, I don't even ask her, man, at all. No.
Oh,
so yeah, so she ruined it for me. So now if I go to the movies now, I just go to her movies.
Oh. That's
so
sucky. Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, I just go to her movies. I'm like, yeah, but I talk to her movies now. So yeah,
payback.
I know, right? So all right, then. So Doctor Strange, I should go and see it. So I should go see. All right, y'all give me one ticket and leave my wife at home. All right.
Oh yeah, you know she ain't gonna like it anyway. So
all righty then, man. All right then.